Wait, are we live? Oh, there it goes.
I think we're good.
Oh man, I'll tell you what. Talk about a rough start for the maiden voyage back.
Yep.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Matrix Money Podcast.
It's a rough start.
Yes, a little bit of a rough start. A little bit.
How are you doing? It's been months, right? We haven't done this in at least almost 3 months, or maybe it's been more than 3 months. I don't even remember the last time we did it.
Yeah, I think it was like February-ish, maybe something like that. It's been a minute. It's been a minute.
It's definitely been a minute. Okay, I don't know. Where do you want to start? We can start with.
Let's. Yeah, go ahead. You want to say hey to everybody who's here? We got people here already.
Yeah.
I mean, notices are still starting to go out. But let's jump in. Let's see what we got. Damn it, Dave. First one. And you know what? Let me turn the comments on here. And that way they'll start showing up on the screen. That's a new feature since last we were here.
Oh, so a whole bunch of things have happened.
And so there's that. Let's see. Automatic Beats.
Automatic Beats. How's it going, bud?
In the house. And let's see. I put out my standbys, and this is what Automatic Beats. He thought he was being funny. CC. I will just have you know that CCM was not the issue today.
Yeah, it was me. It was me having microphone problems. I found a microphone. I think it's working. If you guys can hear me okay, just let me know. If you can't hear me, that would be good to let me know as well.
Oh man, that's too funny. That's too funny. Yeah, but it's okay, Automatic Beats. I can take it. I can take it.
Let's see if CCM freezes.
Yeah, right? Yeah. Oh, I forgot to swap over my internet, so probably gonna. Oh man, here we go. Here we go. And there you go, getting yoked at the. Do it, man. Do it.
Nice.
Get pumped up. Get swole. Kevin Hawthorne from Lakeland, Florida. Appreciate you, and thank you for your kind messages. The email you sent. Appreciate that, man. And FF in the chat.
FF is here
from a place. From what place do we want to know? And yes, I agree. Automatic Beats. And what do we got here? B13 audio. Your audio's good there, Jar.
Okay, great.
And yep, Kevin's saying he can hear you.
Perfect. Yes. Thanks, guys. Thanks for confirming.
Nice. And yes, lively chat. Yes. Well, I'll tell you what. I figured for those who are chiming in for the first time in a long time, appreciate everybody being back here. I am super psyched to be back here on a Tuesday night. What about you, Jar?
Absolutely trying to do this as a regular thing now, right?
Yeah,
we're gonna be aggressively going at this and being consistent and everything else. The opposite of what we were before. We're just trying to nail it down and make sure that I think Tuesday 6:30 p.m. seems to be a good time for me. I think it might be a good time for you too.
6:30, moving into 6:30. Is that what you said?
I'm looking at the. I have a multiple clocks here, so it's 6 where I am right now. So I have a team, and they're in different areas of Canada. So I have a whole bunch of clocks showing me different times, so I can get easily confused. I forget where I am. Anyways, yeah. So it's good. So
I love Automatic Beats. I love them, man.
I caused the main reason for us to put this on pause. I moved from one city to another city, and it was pure chaos for 3 or 4 months. The Canadian real estate market is absolute garbage, and trying to sell a house in this market is not a great move unless you absolutely have to. So it looks I'm kind of settled right now. I'm temporarily set up in my basement, and I was joking about it before. But if you watch Dexter, it sort of looks like a kill room right now because I have black plastic tarp set up behind my tech stuff, and I have it going around the room because I just was trying to keep the dust out. We're doing some renos, so hopefully it's a temporary measure. Yeah.
Well, it's coming. It's still a work in progress, right?
Yeah, I mean, the network's up. That's the number one thing, right? So the network's up and running. I think I'm going to be doing most of it from here, not from my desk, just because it's quieter. Kids are loud. So, yeah.
All right. Fair enough. And so I'm going to ask before they ask.
Yep.
What's going on with the shed? Is there a new shed in place?
No shed.
No shed.
There's no shed. There's a garage right now. Everything is in boxes still. So I've been slowly unpacking everything. So far outside, I just have one pole. My WingBits is up and running. GeoNet is up and running. And I have some of those portable weather miners like the XeggeX and the Nebula. But everything else is in boxes. It's just I have to be I have to be in a mood. Maybe have like an old fashioned and then just sit in the backyard and start cabling.
Oh, that sounds so good right now, an old fashioned. Oh,
You have to be in a certain mood to set up and do all that cabling, and I'm not in that space right now. Just doing this was a pain in the ass. So, yeah.
well, but I guess let me ask this.
Yeah.
It's in the timeline, right?
It's there. Yeah. Like I've been. Oh, he froze. Okay, so
I just froze up again. Okay,
Yeah.
I'm gonna fix that right now before anything else. While you tell everybody, I asked if it was on the plan, if it's in the timeline. I froze like that. All right, let's fix that. I'll be right back.
All right, so it is definitely on the timeline. I've been unpacking boxes. There's quite a few boxes I still have to get through. Basically, what I worked on right now when it comes to the racks that I have behind me is just the most profitable miners to make sure those are up and running right now. I have a Leo miner. I have a bunch of deep in stuff like Ethereum, Ether Edge. I have the iGame 3. I have a carrier node, which I just set up right now, and a couple other like XStat and some Helium stuff. But that's it so far.
Nice.
Yeah.
I'm still trying to swap over, so I may yet still be, here we go. Okay, yeah. I'm definitely going to glitch out here for a second, so feel free to chat.
Yeah. Okay, so while you fix up your internet connection, I have my library miner. So I know no one really believes in this project anymore, and maybe I'm just wasting energy on an ASIC miner that may not do anything, but I'm solo mining the LDRY token, and all it's done is gone down. I think it's down like 90% for the year, and I'm hitting blocks, which I'm happy. So I'm just gonna keep doing that, and hopefully, with regulations and everything changing in the United States, the library token might be of value at some point. I don't really know, but I'm just messing around while I get things going on my side.
Nothing wrong with that. And yeah, laugh it off, man, because it's the truth. I'm having nothing but issues. I'm so sorry, everybody. You'd think I'd be ready. Gandhi in the house. Sonny, appreciate you being here. Thank you, sir. And there we go. There you go. Library zero.
I think it's below zero. Kind of like the temperature out here sometimes. It just keeps going down. I don't even know why I'm doing it. I just started doing it 6 months ago. It's already set up. I'm just leaving it in right now. Yeah. Bar has 12 poles up. Yeah, I might have 12 poles. I had 6 poles for my deep in space in the backyard last time. I think this time I'm just going to try to keep it to 1 or 2. What I'm doing right now is we're trying to plan out the backyard where we have a covered patio space, and then I'll be putting antennas on top of that. So we'll figure it out when it gets built.
All right, I can't wait to see what that looks like.
Yeah. How about you, CCM? What do you got going on?
Well, for me, it's more, and not much mining. Although I did just order myself a solo miner. It's on its way. But mostly for me, it's been doing my new educational series, Unlocking Your Crypto Journey, for people coming new to the space. I've been dropping a new video every Sunday, 7 p.m. Eastern time with regard to that. Matter of fact, the last one for module 1, the first module of that, is this Sunday. Myself and BC Port Corp.
Oh, okay. And what's this module on?
This one is basically to give yourselves how to set up a plan, because the whole first part of this has been trying to get people to get their mind straight, learn how to get their finances in order, all that kind of stuff. But I know that if people are following it like one step at a time, like with the video to video, at this point they're like, okay, give me some freaking crypto already. So we're trying to wrap it the first module with, okay, if you're gonna do that, think about this. And then we're gonna go into the second module, which is where we're gonna get into a lot more of the meat of stuff, get into a lot of the terms in the space, what's a blockchain, what's a smart contract, some security stuff, that kind of thing. And
Yeah, so
then
you're working from the basics and building it up from there,
I'm
basically.
will exactly right, to more advanced stuff. And then after that, you'll be helping to join me, because I already warned you, so you can't say you
Yep.
didn't know. We're gonna be we'll be talking about mining, trading, staking, stuff like that.
Yeah.
So stay tuned, folks. That's all coming. And I've started a senior series. I don't know if you saw the live stream that Trade Intuition and I were doing, where I highlighted the fact that boomers are like the fastest growing demographic coming into crypto.
Oh,
And
wow. Really? I didn't
yeah,
know that. Okay.
yeah, I did a part of, and so after that, I probably talk to seniors in just like a kind of laid back. I literally sit out in the yard. You can hear the birds chirping, and I'm just like, okay, let's talk slow. Let's get it here, and
Yeah.
that kind of thing. Because let's be honest, people my age generally not good with tech. So it's
Yeah.
probably something that needs to be handled a little bit differently. So,
Yeah.
so those are
Maybe
the
not
two
good
new
with,
things for me.
yeah. Maybe not good with tech, but definitely good with discipline. I think discipline is going to be like one of the hardest things for people to understand and learn when it comes to investing. Getting the emotion out and sticking to the plan. That's so hard. I fail every
Yep.
single time with it. I'm still trying to learn how to
Facts,
do it
man.
properly.
Facts.
But yeah, it's yeah, I'm glad you're doing it. It's probably going to be a great series.
Well, I've fallen so far behind in this chat. I'd like to still give everybody kind of a shout out here. Amplifier Gaming in the house. Appreciate you being here and asking what
Oh,
is xStocks. Well, I've got that brought up. I don't know, Jar, you want to get into that now?
sure, sure. Yeah, you know what? It's kind of new to me right now. Um, do you have any articles to pull up on basically what's happening right here? So basically, a lot of the top, I think it's the S&P 500. A lot of the top stocks have been tokenized and added to the blockchain. There's a couple of chains that are going to be using these X stocks, which is tokenized stocks like Tesla, Microsoft, Google. There's a whole bunch of them. There's a couple dozen of that's available right now, and you can actually buy the stocks right now depending on the platform that you're using. I found this really, really interesting. I don't know if it's being restricted right now, because I was trying to buy some shares of Tesla using the xStocks on my Tangent wallet. Believe it or not, it's available on your Tangent wallet. You can just swap for it. And I was able to do that. So I don't know if it's restricted in certain areas right now, but it's an interesting way to get into the stock market, diversify yourself, and it being recorded on the blockchain. One of the major limitations right now with the stock market is it's 9 to 5, Monday to Friday. Is it 9 to 5 or is it 8 to 5? Something
Yeah,
like that.
I don't know. I'm pretty sure it's nine to
Whatever.
five.
Yeah, it's a standard working day schedule, Monday to Friday. They shut down on the weekends. But with crypto, that's 24/7. It's rolling around all the time. It won't. You can't halt it. At least I don't believe you're going to be able to halt it. We'll find out about that as this progresses along. But it's an interesting take and a really interesting sector that you get involved in and watch. And especially those people who are involved in crypto and they want to diversify. They want to take whatever profits that they have in whatever project that they're in and convert it to something that might be a little bit long lasting. There's a little bit more longevity and everything else into it. I think it's a very interesting play to work with. Have you read about it? Do you what do you think about it?
Literally, when you sent me that message to say, "Hey, we should talk about this," that's when I got into even reading this article and a couple of other articles about it. So, and you pretty much summed it up in a nutshell. And I know nothing more in depth with regard to that than you just kind of put out there. But it does sound interesting to me. I mean, it's the way everything's going. It just is.
Yeah, and you can see that they're easily targeting millennials, right? People that are pretty much purchasing everything through an app, and they're already used to
Yes.
purchasing crypto with just a swipe and everything else. You're going to be purchasing stocks almost the exact same way. And now, not you're not only allocating funds in a high risk space, but you can split up that pie and now diversify and invest in something that's a little bit more safe. I don't know if you can call it safe, but um, top blue chip stocks like
Yeah. Yeah.
IBM
Yeah.
and Google and
Yep.
anything else that's considered somewhat safe in those markets.
it's like I said, definitely a move in the right direction, and the way the whole of everything is going at this point.
Yeah.
So yeah, so basically, that's what it is. Their amplifier gaming, as best we have it right now, is something we can stay on top of, and as the updates come out, we'll make sure that we get it to you. And Bedell's in the house.
David.
How you doing, bud? And he's saying congrats on the Bitaxe. Ask Jar, basically, he said, what does Jar think about that?
Yeah. What's the hash rate on the Bitaxe?
Well, the one I got is 1.2 terabytes.
Yeah.
So they have one that's, I forgot how many megs, but I got the next one up from that.
Okay, yeah. Considering the absolutely almost no power consumption on these
Yeah,
devices,
literally.
yeah, it's a. I mean, like, are you actually going to earn anything? Probably not. But if you hit a block, and I keep seeing stories of people hitting blocks with these little miners.
Joe and I have been putting them on our streams on Monday mornings every
Yeah,
time. I mean,
let it
just
go, let it go.
yeah. It's
Yeah,
like I said, Shuby said it on one of the Crypto on the Rock streams. It's like it's a lottery ticket that just keeps scratching, basically.
yeah. Like, so I have a bunch of solo miners, the USB style ones. Bitaxe
Yep.
actually have one of those on order as well. If you want to take a gamble and you don't mind burning it, I consider that money burnt when you purchase one of these things, because you're
Oh yeah.
probably never going to see a return on your
Yeah.
investment. But just setting it up and learning about it and everything else with the process of it and getting into crypto, this is like a great entry point for people that are just trying to learn about it. And you never know, you might be able to hit a block, and all of a sudden, I think it's how many bitcoins per block? 3 point something bitcoins a block.
3.25. So
Yeah,
there you go, quarter mil to hit a block.
quarter
Yeah,
mil,
sure.
not bad
Yeah.
at all.
Current prices. Yeah.
Yeah.
And FF saying boomers are the fastest growing. Time to start scamming again, boys. And that's why I'm making my senior series, because of that kind of thing. Yeah, see, amplifier gaming going right along there. Yeah, absolutely. Give me your C
Oh
phrase.
yeah.
And that's why I am making the series. And see, Bedell, you just didn't give me time. It wasn't like I was ignoring you there, brother. Wasn't ignoring you, man. Wait, and so do xStocks influence the price on the stock market?
So
Is the price of xStocks the same?
yeah, so from what I understand, it's supposed to mirror the market. The price is supposed to mirror the market itself. However, when I've been watching it, and I can only take this from the couple of days that I've been watching this, the Tesla stock, when it first was introduced onto the MEXC exchange, there was about a $10 difference until it eventually leveled out and equaled. So I guess there's arbitrage opportunities that I'm sure some people are taking advantage of. However, I don't know how to do that, take it from one market to another. But yeah, it just seems like it's supposed to mirror it, and it's supposed to be eventually intertwined. I don't know how they're going to do that, but it's something that I'm still reading on. I don't know enough about it, but it's definitely something you want to keep your eye on, because I can see this part of the crypto market, this little sector, is going to expand greatly once people are aware
Oh,
of what
hell
they
yeah.
yeah.
Hell yeah. And what, like he said it right here, it's this is interesting. Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. It's
And it's
like I said.
legit. It's legit.
Yep.
Like Robinhood, Tangem, Coinbase, Mexi, Kraken. There's quite a few top tier exchanges that
Yep.
are involved in launching this. So it's backed by some pretty powerful companies.
Yeah. Yeah. I think the biggest names are like you said, I ByBit bits in there. I don't know if you mentioned
Yep.
ByBit as well.
ByBit.
So yeah, a few big names, And Automatic Beat saying that he's smashing Digibyte. There you go. With the Nano and the
Oh wow.
RMTs.
Yeah,
Yeah, there
that's a
you
great
go.
idea. Digibyte. Yeah, I wouldn't even
Yep.
think about that.
And FF saying he hates the bid axes. And I hey,
Yeah, robbery.
like Jar said, man, just
Yeah,
kiss the money goodbye.
yeah,
It's what if you hit it, you hit
definitely.
it.
It's a goodbye. Yeah, that's
And
exactly what it is.
Bedell's working on the motherboard. He was talking about that on Friday night, trying to get that squared away. Dude, I told you, record what you're doing, dude.
What is he doing?
Put it out there. People want to see it. He was having a problem. He couldn't even get his motherboard to turn. Like he did something, couldn't get it turned back on or something. I don't know. Let's see, what else am I missing here? Dividends work for dividend payouts, automatically reinvesting more of the same token, but rather than receive a cash dividend, your X stock balance will increase and reflect the dividend.
Okay. Yeah, dividend play on this is very interesting. So how does that work? I don't even understand how that works. I understand how it works in the traditional markets, but if they implement some sort of drip system, that'd be awesome. I
I
can
agree.
see indexes and everything else eventually coming out, introducing those types of features. Yeah.
Let me, you know what, just to play off what he was just saying, Jar, what do you think about, especially with these new ETFs coming out? Do you think they're going to change it? Because originally when the ETF came out, you couldn't stake in the ETF. And now there's talk about that potentially being a thing with the SEC giving its blessing with regard to that. Do you think that's actually going to happen? What do you think?
I hope so. I mean, it's only natural for them to do that. If they're going to be involved in crypto, you might as well go completely and allow users to stake like they would if they were not using the traditional markets. So I think it's stupid if they don't do it. I think it's required in order for it to be successful. Because why else would you be getting involved in it, right? Like I would just use a crypto wallet and stake and then have full custody and be on my own, which I would do anyways. But anybody that's new to it, they're missing that opportunity. I don't think it's fair. And I definitely think they would kind of have to do it.
Yep. I agree with you. And I think that's the right move when they didn't allow that, when Gensler did not allow that, it was like, why? It's you're literally well, I mean, I got the why, but it was like literally stealing a piece of the pie out of it right then and there.
Yeah.
My opinion. And wrong one. Thank you, damn it, Dave. It's good to be back. Good to be back, actually. That was honestly, that was the one news article we had. We figured it was going to take a lot longer, to be honest with you, to talk through what we've been doing this whole time. But obviously, we just ran right through that shit.
Well, I'll be better prepared once I've actually gone through the process of buying these stocks, because I definitely don't know enough about it yet. It's so new. It just my first time seeing it was just a few days ago on Twitter when they launched it, maybe a week ago now.
And I'm doing that to answer this question. I'm going through to see if it says it right here. It's saying over 60 stocks, and it's only listing 3 exchanges so far I can see in here. But hold on. Let's see if I can't find something else.
Is it the KYC part? I can respond to that portion.
Yep, go ahead.
Right now, the way I did it was through a Tangent wallet, and when I swapped, it failed. But then when I did it on the Mexi exchange, which I have an account there, and I'm not KYC'd, I was able to purchase it that way. So maybe you don't need to be KYC'd. Actually, what I'll do right now is let me see if I can just try it with my Tangent wallet now.
Yep, no, that's fine. Go right ahead. And it doesn't break down the answer of how many, but it does list 3 here in this particular article, just to that point. And again, link to this article is in the description on both of the YouTube channels, X, unfortunate, or all 3 of the YouTube channels. X doesn't allow for that to come in there. I'll try and log into X in a minute and drop it in the live chat. And yes, and do they have their own chain? I believe they're using Solana.
Solana and Arbitrum are the 2 chains right now.
There you go.
I think Base will eventually have its own as well. Well, Coinbase will probably want to use Base, right? So I think Base will.
That would make the most sense. Yeah, of course.
Thank God. But it's posted there.
Well, you're still okay.
I'm still on the whole.
Yeah, so exactly, and Amplifier Gaming's with you right here, yeah. Solana, there you go. And where's Automatic Beats? Come on, buddy. I know you're getting swollen in the gym. Go ahead, put it in the chat so we can get it up on screen. We know. And anyway, but yeah, Solana and Arbitrum, and I think you're right, Jar. I think we'll end up seeing that on many more. To be completely honest, why not? Why not?
Exactly. Okay, so I'm just looking at the Alphabet stock, Google, and I don't know if you can see my phone, but right now I can only receive. I can't actually trade it. Can you see that?
Not really.
There we
That's
go.
a little bit better.
Yeah. So I can't do anything with it. I can receive it. If I already had the xStock on Google, I'd be able to send it to my Tangent wallet, but I can't trade with it yet.
Okay.
I can trade with it on Mexi. That's the way I was able to do it so far.
Okay. Gotcha. And automatic beats, not exactly what I meant, but okay, that works. Oh shit. That's funny. That's funny. So what was there was something. Oh, do you happen to have any updates that you could share with regard to oh my god, the exchange that we talked about the other day? Oh crap, that went down. They're going bankrupt now. Oh my god, because I want it. It's like right there on the tip of my tongue, and I can't remember the name.
Exchange that went down. Which exchange?
Oh,
XeggeX. Are you talking about XeggeX?
XeggeX.
Oh,
XeggeX.
fucking hell. Pardon my French. Jesus, XeggeX. I hate
there
that.
It is. See, Amplifier Gaming knew what I was trying to get out there. Yeah, exactly, man.
Oh my god. Yeah, XeggeX. No. Let me go to the XeggeX right now. So they're taking the scammer way out, and they're not replying to anything or saying anything official.
Boy, everybody had it. Everybody's laughing at me out there, probably, and it's okay, man. Again, old guy, interweb, so senior moments happen. It's what it is.
Okay, so the official statement was due to the hack in February and recent issues with XeggeX, it's being shut down and filing for insolvency. Further information will be provided soon. That was now 3 weeks ago. So no further information has been provided.
So still nothing.
It's still the same
I thought
status.
maybe where you had an account, you might have got an email from them or something. So that's why I was asking.
Zero. I have a couple of accounts with them, and a KYC there too, because I thought it was a good move at the time. Anyways, I haven't received any communication from them. I have money on that exchange. I know you're supposed to take your crypto off the exchange, but with a lot of these smaller crypto coins, the projects that I was just getting into and speculating on, I left them on that, and I was converting it to USDT.
And there you go, right there. You're getting chastised live.
Oh, I know.
Stream.
Listen, I didn't leave a ton of it on the exchange, but I did leave some. And anything that I was trying to sell off really quickly and hold in USDT, I did. That was gone during their hack, and they gave me a promissory token as well as Kaspa. They gave me their promissory tokens, which means nothing. It just means that they have a record of how much I had, and I was never able to convert it. At one point, they did allow some people to sell their promissory tokens for real USDT, and it was something like 40 cents on the dollar. I got a couple $100 out of that, and then I just left it alone. I kind of wrote off the rest. So sad lesson, but it's what happens in the space.
Well, I'm glad you got yours out of there, automatic beats. That's good.
That's great.
I mean, I liked XeggeX. I didn't use it often, but it was nice to get those, oddball tokens you wanted. And stuff
it was anything that was hard to reach. You would find it on XeggeX, and a lot of people launched their projects there. It seemed useful, and it seemed like they were really trying to develop something real there. And I was really cheering for them. I was rooting for them for a while. And yeah, it's sad to see that happen. I, like many people, got burnt on that one. So yeah.
So what are you using now, or are you using a different exchange now to kind of replace XeggeX?
Well, I got to say that the crypto market has been, at least for altcoins, it's been pretty garbage for the last 6 months, 8 months. So there hasn't been a lot of projects that are new and small that I want to get into that have used an exchange like that right now. One thing that I had pointed out on X is there's another copycat of it, and I'm pretty sure it's the same owner. I've just never been able to verify it. It's called non-KYC, non-KYC.io. I think that's the website. It's literally XeggeX with just another label on it. And a lot of the same coins are listed there. I'm just not touching it because once, right? I'm not trying to get burnt again, so I'm leaving that one alone. And I'm go ahead.
No, I was just want to say, and what Automatic Beat said right here, man. It's I loved KuCoin. I did. When they ever left the US, it was like, oh.
That was brutal.
And there you go. Non-KYC is fire. There it is. There it is.
Be careful with non KYC. I'm pretty sure it's the same guys with a different mask on. So
yeah.
yeah.
And FF right here. Yeah, me too, brother. Me too. I love, that was like my favorite one. Even when I was using trading bots, man, it was all on KuCoin. You know, it was great. I'm slowly starting to get used to using Blowfin for certain ones. I don't know if you've ever used them, Blowfin.
No.
Yeah, it was actually Trade Intuition turned me on to that. I actually used his link to go ahead and sign up. And what was the other one? The Piper Academy. They were talking about that. Matter of fact, I think Piper Academy right now is doing some kind of trading competition on Blowfin, to be honest.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, they know what they're doing, so I'm gonna check it out, see what's going on over there. The exchange I use is for sketchy coins. It's still Trade Ogre. It is probably the sketchiest site I've ever seen.
There
but
it
it's been
is.
around
Trade
forever.
Ogre's the way.
Using Trade Ogre too. It looks like it was built in the 90s and it hasn't changed since, but it works. I don't know. Sometimes I lock tokens for no reason. I use Trade Ogre with caution, and Mexi I use a lot. No KYC required. For me, I'm in Canada. I don't know how it works with Americans if they.
It blocked me. I tried to sign up for XC. It wouldn't even let me.
Yeah, maybe a VPN might be able to get you around it, but we're able to access it. I'm able to use it with no KYC. It hasn't been an issue, but I'm still cautious with that. Everything gets off that exchange and into my wallet. So,
yep.
I don't know. I hope I learned my lesson. The next round, we'll see what happens.
Yeah, and there you go. Wish Trade Ogre had more volume. That's, yeah. Because I mean, I don't know. The one time I used Trade Ogre, and literally it was one time.
Yep.
I was like, oh my God, I'm never using this exchange again.
Yeah, it has an acquired taste for sure.
Oh man, it was tough. I'll tell you what. Well, thank you, FF. Appreciate that, man.
FF, thanks for coming on, bud.
Yeah,
you will definitely have them back on. Amplifier.
Oh. Yeah, so you guys in the chat got anything else that you want to throw out here? Because
downside. Oh yeah. That is definitely the downside.
Yep. Exactly. And yeah, F+ in the chat. There you go. F+ in the chat.
Yeah.
And so, I think Badell, you texted me, dude. I'm in the middle of a live stream.
Gotta really tell you something.
Like, damn, guys, damn.
You can use Trade Ogre. You can use any exchange. Yes, this is facts right over here. If you can use Trade Ogre, you can use any exchange.
Yeah, no, he's
navigating the site is lots of fun. Getting your crypto out too, lots of fun.
Oh, Badell is saying he got his thing motherboard fired up, no problem. Go figure. There you go.
Oh, nice.
There you go.
Nice.
I'm glad.
Okay.
Awesome.
Can you pull this up, NEOXA? So Amplifier Gaming spun up a node. The cost of the node is down significantly when I last purchased one.
Okay, hang on one second.
So just to give you an idea, when I was buying a node, I think it was over $1,000. I'm gonna guess about $1,200 a node. The coin at the time was I think 1 or 2 cents. Let's see what it is right now. You need 1 million NEOXA tokens in order for you to. Oh, sorry, I meant on CoinGecko to pull up the price.
Oh, yeah, hang on. That's okay. Just do it this way.
To get a NEOXA node, you need 1 million NEOXA tokens. It's completely doable now.
There we go. Come on, computer.
Woo! Oh my God.
Yeah, let's give you a year. Oh, hello.
86%.
Damn.
80%. You see those peaks? That's about the time I bought it. Yeah, right over there.
Perfect. Jar, you got perfect timing, brother.
I got it when it was new. Can you go down to the calculator and put in 1 million tokens and see how much it costs?
1 million? Yep.
Yeah.
Where is it? Right here. So 100. Wait, is that 1 million right there?
Yeah, it looks like 1 million.
Like 100,000.
$153. Yeah, that's
There you
beautiful.
go.
Wow. Wow. Yeah.
So Charlie, you got an extra 153 bucks?
I have no dry powder left. It's all burnt months ago when I thought we were in a
here we
dip.
go.
Yeah, about 200. That's a good price. $200 for a node.
Yeah.
Not bad at all. Not bad at all.
And then we go, NEOXA, what's he saying? NEOXA is quarter of the price. Yeah. NEOXA was way up. I remember you and I were talking about it because I was doing a gaming thing at that point with a couple of other influencers talking some interviews and stuff. And I played the games and was selling at the time. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, the concept is still good. I know it's okay. The concept is really good. I still think if they pivot, they have the right idea. Play to earn. I think they're pivoting into some other areas.
Oh, I agree.
Gaming and streaming. I know the team there is still dedicated to it. So I'm hoping it does turn around. I'm hoping that something positive happens for them. Like every coin, I can't just point out NEOXA and say it's down 90% because if you look at altcoins in general, 80% is pretty much the average that they're all down right now. So it's not that much of a surprise. Yeah.
Yeah, no, facts.
I had tweeted out, what's that? Kaspa credit card. I don't know what that is.
Me either. I'll try and look it up real quick if you want. What's Amplifier Gaming after tuning
NEOXA
in?
Node.
FLUX maybe DNX. Their nodes are aligned.
Yeah. If you're going to be running a FLUX node, I recommend hosting it somewhere rather than doing it on your own. The amount of updates and the required work to keep it online is exhausting. The place I'm hosting it is Node Orbit. And Jonathan's the owner over there. He's always on top of it. My Flux nodes are never down. It's not profitable. It barely covers the cost of hosting it, so be aware of that as well. I think a Cumulus node might make a couple bucks a month, if that. So be aware, and you have to really believe in the Flux project if you're going to be jumping into that one.
Yep. And this is the cast right here, Global Stablecoin Banking. Create your own Kaspa Card in a minute. Go from sign up, spend. Okay, so basically, it looks like you can use stable coins to go ahead and do like a prepaid credit card. I'm guessing is what this is.
Is it just an app, or do you get a physical card?
I don't know. I'm sure it might say here. I haven't quite got that far. Seeing it as I see it here. Send stable coins anywhere in the world. Download our app. Money your way. Oh, premium card. So it's got this card options here. So a basic card, $100 per physical card. Then there's the X card. It looks like earn up to 8% back. I'm guessing this is like stable back or crypto back. One free card for every, and then 250 a year after that. And then there you go. So it looks like there are 3 card options with regard to Kaspa. I'm unfamiliar with it. The only card I use to get like any kind of rewards back is the Gemini credit card currently. I mean, Coinbase just came out with one too. I don't know if you can hear that thunder in the background, but if I all of a sudden disappear, we got some major thunder boomers running through. So FYI.
Okay. Yeah. We'll see if you trip off. Yeah, those physical cards are $100. Okay, so the card, there's quite a few people now offering that, right? One of the original ones was crypto.com, that whole series of cards, and you could stake and then earn rewards. And it seems like an interesting play as long as you trust the company, especially if you're staking your coins. Yeah, so I guess gotta be careful with that.
Yep. What's this? Smoltum. I am not even familiar with that.
He's a buddy of mine.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
He has a video on what? What does he have a video
And
hosting, Humus
Terra
for
Hosting
$5.
has for $5.
Yeah, yeah, okay. Can't go wrong with $5.
Nope.
Yeah, and Hawk and those guys are solid, so I'm pretty sure those nodes will be online all the time. Yeah.
Yeah. No, Hawk is, he's all over.
Yeah. Oh, I should plug my own business. Wow. Okay. If you are,
that's funny.
I don't even know I
We
never
were
said that.
talking about that last night
Yeah.
on the stream. That's what Crypto Vidal is probably trying to tell me. Sorry, brother. I'm
Oh,
a
okay.
little slow.
Yeah.
So go
The
ahead.
node factory. If you want to buy shares rather than purchasing the whole node, the nodefactory.com, that's a business I started up with a few friends from the Sleep Money Club. And you can just buy portions of it and still get the rewards based on what you put into it rather than spending the full cost. And then we have the nodes hosted in different areas. So we have agreements with different people to keep these nodes and ASIC miners online. Our fee really comes down to the rewards. It's a 10%. And then you're just basically paying the hosting cost. And that's what the node factory is. But we're diving into a bunch of different things and now starting to get into the deep in space.
Yeah, Vidal's number one now because he was trying to tell me and I'm too slow. There it is. That's right. So can you drop, like, is the website active? I know it was
the website's
work
up
in
and running.
progress.
It's up and running. It's still slow.
So
in some
why don't
spots,
you, can you drop it in? I know you're on a limited thing here. But if you can drop it in and just hit all, and that way it goes out to every site and everybody can just catch the link right in the chat.
It is. The nodefactory.com.
It only went to one stream. I'll send it out to everybody else.
Okay.
I got it.
Okay. I don't have the power.
Yes, you do. You just have you didn't click the right button.
I have the ignorance of learning StreamYard. It's so annoying.
Hey, you're out of practice for a little bit there, brother.
Yeah, it's been a while. My videos are so flaky. My last video I put out, the audio barely works. I have to get everything put back together.
Oh man. Let's see. I feel like I'm missing something. Yeah, Bedell laughing at me over here. Yeah, all right. It's all right. You're number one now there, Bedell. You're good. Gandhiji saying, I got into crypto through mining first back in 2015. It was actually a really good entry. You know what? Learn the tech first. Good point right there.
Yeah, he must be rich. 2015. Wow.
Yep. And now he has an Hourglass smart contract. I think that he may have changed the name. It's if you actually look up Gandhiji. Matter of fact, you know what? I don't know if it'll let you put the link in the chat, Sonny, but if it does, go ahead, and that way people can go ahead and visit. If not, I'll put it in a minute. Good way to learn. Yes, exactly. I didn't know you ran.
Yeah. I'm one of the co-founders of that project, and Andy's a good friend, so he helps us promote it and talk about it. We built it from members of his private investment club, Sleep Money Club. So there's just a group of us in there that like-minded people that we all just thought it just got to be an easier way to buy all these super expensive ASICs and stuff like that. So that's how the Node Factory got started.
And I got a juicy referral code. There you go. Perfect.
Yeah.
Yes. Go ahead.
Yeah, you can use CryptoJar as a referral code. There's a whole bunch of them, but if you want to use CryptoJar, you can go ahead and use that one.
And there we go, Gandhiji.io. Go ahead and check that out. They're actually doing NFTs right now that is going to connect to what is going to be the decentralized exchange, Ethereum-based exchange. So you'll be able to earn rewards with that. But go there, get more information because they basically just revamped that project. And see, now I'm nervous even saying her name. Andy is in the house, and because every time they pick on me for saying her name wrong. But anyway, Joe picks on her saying that she says her own name wrong. But there we go. Flux tabs every 5 years, right? I don't know, Jar. Do you know that off the top of your head?
Off the top of my head, no, I don't. But I think that sounds right. There is a halving. Okay. It probably is 5 years. Yeah.
Okay. And I like the no pre-mine, no outside investors.
Yes.
connection
No
with
pre-mine, no
Cadena.
out investors is always good. Hard to find. Projects like that are no pre-mine, no outside investors typically require a very, 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 very strong community in order for it to survive, because they have a lot stacked up against them. Um, Kaspa is one of those projects that I think is pretty powerful on its own, quietly doing good
Well, how do you really feel about Kaspa right now? I don't know. Kaspa seems to be like
things.
fledgling around out
Well, you
there
got to
at this point.
understand, when I got into Kaspa, it was less than a penny. So, and I was mining it then and watching it grow to where it is right now. The market cap, I think, is over 3 billion. That's pretty insane for maybe a year and a half of, I've only been in for about a year and a half, maybe 2 years now. But that's dramatic growth for such a small project like that. And I think when awareness comes around, a lot of people are not aware about what Kaspa can do and the speeds and everything else with it. When they start working with KRC20 and start layering projects on top of it, and you get to see the real utility and the real value of that project, I think it'll catch on, possibly catch on. But there has
Yeah.
to be somebody big coming in to list
Well, I'll
them.
tell you what, it came out really strong, and then I mean, it's just kind of. And Dave is saying next halving for Flux is August 6th.
Yeah.
So FYI, if you're still out there, Andy, looking for that information.
Flux hurts a bit. I'm not really sure what they're specializing in anymore. It seems like they've kind of split up into so many different things that
They
I don't
have.
even. Yeah, and this is the thing when it comes to Flux, where's the revenue coming from? One of the major things I'm focusing on right now when it comes to projects, because the space is maturing. Um, it's now time to start showing revenue when you start creating a project. You might have a great idea, and there's a lot of great ideas, and I'm still a fan of innovation and stuff like that. But when you're really
Mhm.
starting to push people to pick up their hardware and spend the money and invest in the projects, they want to see a return, and I want to see a return. So I'm starting to dig
Sure.
into numbers and let's see the money, because we're not doing it for free. Like, if you're investing your hard-earned money into hardware, you want to see a return at some point. And if you believe in the project, they should promise some, well, maybe not promise, but at least show factors that will indicate that there is a brighter future.
Yep.
Yeah, so Flux is, sorry, we were talking about Flux, and Flux is one of the ones where I just get confused on what they're really focused on now.
Well, like I said, like you said, they're bouncing around or have bounced around, I think, from their original mission a bit. So who knows? What else we got going on? Guys, thank you for being so active in the chat, by the way.
Yeah,
Appreciate it.
oh,
And
smash the
what are your
like.
thoughts?
We got to say
Oh
stuff like
boy,
that, right? Smash the like button.
I have no thoughts. Yeah, I won't do it. But there you go.
Yeah. Okay. For Kaspa miners, it is almost deadly to purchase a Kaspa miner on your own. That's why we offer it at the Node Factory. Shameless plug. But you can buy a share of it. The value of a lot of these Kaspa miners have been plummeting, and the hash rate keeps going up. Uh, Trying to stay ahead of the curve seems sort of impossible right now with a lot of these miners. So you have to be very careful. If you're going to solo mine, then you're kind of weighing on the side of luck, and maybe that's the way to do it. Like, you can pick up a cheap one, and I'm pretty sure you can get a KS0 on eBay for about $100 right now, and then you can play around it with it that way. But if you're going to pick up one of the ones that are going to be hosted, be prepared to be running it at a loss for a while.
Well, maybe the Node Factory is the way to go.
Yeah,
I
I mean,
mean,
like, even us right now, we turned off some of our Kaspa miners because they're just not profitable. We don't want our users to be paying for hosting. That just doesn't seem to be going anywhere. But
yeah,
hopefully things will turn around. We can get these back up and running.
yep. Oh, I feel you. I love the Ghost Dag Tech.
Yep, it's beautiful, super fast, super fast.
And let's see, the issues I found with mining was the cost of the hardware and how fast it went out of date. Well, facts.
Yeah,
You also have money in the machines. Yeah, yeah. I
yeah.
mean, put it in the asset. Yeah.
So yeah, buying the coin sometimes is just a better play, right? If you get in super early, you can make your money and then some. But it's how quickly can you get the miner when they sell it?
Yeah.
iServer has these delayed announcements, and then distribution doesn't happen for months later. So it looks juicy at the time when they're telling that you can buy yourself an ASIC for $500-$600,
Yeah.
right? So yeah.
Oh man. Oh, sadness on Demo. Ugh. Ugh. That's all I got for that. Ugh.
I don't even want to talk about Demo right now.
You're right. Exactly. It's like, ugh. And I miss my KS0 Ultra. There you go.
Yep. I'm in my basement and I have a couple of them right now running as floor warmers. So maybe I hit a block at some point, but it definitely keeps the floor warm. They run hot, like super hot.
Yeah, I remember when you were talking about that. It was like the mining difficulty was just kind of like, and it's just like no longer profitable. And obviously, it hasn't changed much since we were live last. Oh man.
Yeah.
And Sonny's saying it was the same back in 2015. It seems the same now. Yeah, haven't mined for years. So a lot of people aren't doing mining anymore. I mean, unless it's a business kind of thing. And yeah. Matter of fact, we were talking about it last night, and he said he would. We were looking to have Buck, who does a lot of the immersion rigs, come on onto Hodl Line. Yeah, so unless you've got a business going with it, I can't. Or you're using like I said, like Jar said, you're using the thumbstick miners. That those, or you're gonna do like me and throw a Bitaxe there and hope for the best. You know what I'm saying?
Did you say someone was immersion mining Bitcoin?
Yeah, Buck.
Okay.
Yeah, he's not in the chat right now. He was actually in the chat last night, but he's supposed to be coming on. Help me hodl the line with myself, Bedell, and BC Port Corp. Hopefully within the next few weeks.
Okay. Yeah, keep me in the loop with that. I'd like to know a little bit more.
Well, I'll let you know when he's coming on, and if you want to join in on that stream, you can.
Yeah, immersion mining. If you have the facility, that is definitely the way to do it. Super expensive, but it works well.
Yeah, and well, that's why the what is it, Heat Bits? I tried to actually get the creator of that in here to do an interview, and that didn't pan out. But yeah, you might as well heat your home and mine at the same time, right? If you're gonna do it, what the holy hell? Not that you need a heat bit to do it. You can just use a regular rig for that matter. That's why they got me real life money making machine. Yes, yeah, there it is. Facts, Sonny. Facts.
Yeah.
Well, Jar, I don't know, brother. I mean, we've been sitting here rambling. Thank you to the chat again for an hour almost. And I don't know, but it felt like a nice, easy way back into being live here on a Tuesday night. What do you think?
Yeah. You know, it's good. It's a good way to start off. We're just next Tuesday we'll have maybe an agenda. This one is just all about talking, letting people know that we're still here, we're back, and just getting opinions on different things, which I love hearing what people are saying, how they feel about what's happening with mining right now, because it's more of a corporation thing right now. The home miners, they're almost non-existent right now. It's not very profitable to run any GPU minings. ASIC minings, if you're lucky, if you get them early, it'll work out. Otherwise, it's going to be twiddling your
forget
thumbs.
it. Yeah. Automatic Beast, thanks, man. You're always
thank you,
on
sir.
top of that.
Thank you for joining us.
Jar, do you want to give everybody a rundown? Do you got stuff going on? I know you're still kind of trying to get stuff set up.
I have almost nothing going on right now other than unboxing stuff. I had said I was going to do a giveaway before I moved, and things got chaotic. So I still have everything I was going to give away, and maybe we start doing that on the Matrix Money podcast.
Okay.
There's a couple wallets just sitting around here. There's a couple miners sitting around here, so we can have some fun with that.
Nice.
When we do that, I think I have to talk to you about the CCM, but I think we're going to need a new Twitter account because we're having access problems with the existing ones. But we can get that to announce. Maybe we get the new Twitter account up and running, and then we can start announcing when we're going to do these giveaways.
Yeah, we'll try and get some stuff on there on a consistent basis. Basically, the last sweep, they thought we were a spam account, and we've had nothing but access issues ever since. And yes, a giveaway. Some people just love the giveaways.
Oh, you gotta love a giveaway. And I'll talk to a couple sponsors and see if I can get some more hardware. because yeah, that'll be good. Get things rolling again.
Yeah, and we're going to try and get back into getting people in here to do some interviews, that kind of thing. But we wanted to kind of get our feet under us first and kind of get back into the groove of things here, and we'll go from there. So if you're looking to try or you'd like us to try to get a certain person or a certain company or something like that in for an interview, shoot us a message. You guys know how to reach me. You can reach me on my channel, throw a message on Matrix Money Podcast channel, Charge channel, wherever. It doesn't matter. Catch us on X, whatever works, and we'll see what we can do. No guarantees, obviously, but it is what it is. And so anything else, Jar? That about it for you? What you got
I'm
going
good on
on?
my side, buddy. I'm good on my side. This is a
There
great
we go.
way to
Yeah,
start off.
yeah.
I'm
There you go.
great giveaways. He has a rover to give away. Nice.
There you go.
Was you
Oh,
not
man.
happy with the rover? Okay.
Just for me to give updates, a little housekeeping. Tomorrow morning, Joe and I will be live 11 a.m. Eastern time, midweek check-in on the markets and what is going on in the crypto space. So make sure you're around for that. And of course, as always, Friday night, 7 p.m. Eastern time, Crypto on the Rocks. I can't guarantee there'll be any giveaways this week. We've had a lot of giveaways over the last month or two, and man, show up. We'll have a good time, and we'll see what happens.
Yeah.
You never know. You never know.
All right. Good times, buddy.
All right.
Have a great one, everyone. Thank you for joining us.
Yeah. Take care, everybody. We'll see you next Tuesday.